Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Business Seminar. To proceed with the session, help me invite our international Get 2500 member, soon going millionaire team member, Chima and Pal.
थैंक यू सो मच अद्वैत, इतने बढ़िया ढंग से इनवाइट करने के लिए। एंड गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन, आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं इस बिजनेस सेमिनार में। आप में से काफी सारे लोग इससे पहले एक 1 आवर का जो सेशन था उसमें आपने अटेंड किया होगा, बट काफी सारे लोग नए हैं इस सेशन में अभी बिजनेस सेमिनार में। सो उनके लिए सबसे पहले मैं बिजनेस सेमिनार स्टार्ट करने से पहले अपनी 2 मिनट की स्टोरी आप लोगों से मैं शेयर करना चाहूंगा। I'm the host for the today. Yes, मेरा नाम चिमन पाल है। तकरीबन आज से ठीक 10 साल पहले मैं इस बिजनेस से जुड़ा था। क्यों जुड़ा था? बिकॉज ऑफ माय वाइफ राधिका पाल, जिन्होंने हेल्थ के लिए इस अपॉर्चुनिटी से जुड़ी थी, जिन्होंने 1 मंथ में 5 kg वेट लॉस किया। एंड बिकॉज ऑफ हर मैं इस बिजनेस से जुड़ा। मैं कुछ अलग प्रोफेशन में था। शुरुआत के 2 दिनों में 3 साल में ऑटो ड्राइवर था, रिक्शा चलाता था। 8 साल जॉब प्रोफेशन में था। 14 साल मेरा कंप्यूटर इंस्टीट्यूट का बिजनेस था। इतने सारे चीजें करने के पश्चात मैं कुछ ऐसा खोज रहा था जिससे मेरी लाइफ चेंज हो सके। एंड ठीक 10 साल पहले मुझे मेरी मुलाकात हर्बल लाइफ से हुई। एंड बिकॉज ऑफ हर्बल लाइफ हमारे लाइफ में बहुत सारी चेंजेस आए। ये कुछ फोटो अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं एंड वैकेशंस हैं। अगर मैं इस बिजनेस से नहीं जुड़ा होता तो ये सारी चीजें मैं सपने में भी सोच नहीं सकता था, क्योंकि मेरा जो पहले का प्रोफेशन या एक जॉब तो कभी दिमाग में आता ही नहीं था कि कभी फॉरेन, सिंगापुर या विराट कोहली के साथ फोटो अपॉर्चुनिटी मुझे मिल सकती है। एंड ये मेरी फैमिली है, हमारे 2 बच्चे हैं एंड ये मेरी मम्मी है। आज की तारीख में बिकॉज ऑफ दिस हर्बल लाइफ अपॉर्चुनिटी हमारी लाइफ 180 डिग्री से चेंज हो गई। आज जो भी एग्जिस्टिंग इनकम है, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इनकम आज मैं बच्चों को पूरा वक्त दे पाता हूँ, मम्मी को पूरा वक्त दे पाता हूँ, एंड माय वाइफ जो कि कॉल पर है उन्हें पूरा वक्त दे पाता हूँ। मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ राइट नाउ बिकॉज ऑफ दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी आई एम फुल टाइम सन, फुल टाइम फादर एंड फुल टाइम हस्बैंड ऑल्सो। राइट, ये मेरी मम्मी है जो कि बेड रिडन है 9 सालों से। जिस जिस अपॉर्चुनिटी से आप जुड़े हैं और अभी आप सुनने वाले हैं, जिनकी वजह से मेरी लाइफ चेंज हुई, सो 9 सालों से बेड रिडन है, बट ये अपॉर्चुनिटी जो मुझे परमिट देती है कि हमेशा उनके साथ रहने की। वही अगर मैं पहले के प्रोफेशन में होता, रिक्शा जॉब या अदर ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस में, तो शायद मैं इतना वक्त नहीं दे पाता। ओके, तो एक अमेजिंग बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटी है। ये हमारी टीम है। ये जो भी आप ग्रुप देख रहे हो ना, इनमें से सिर्फ एक व्यक्ति को हम पर्सनली जानते हैं और बाकी किसी को नहीं जानते थे। राइट नाउ सभी को जानते हैं, बट इस बिजनेस की शुरुआत हुई सिर्फ एक व्यक्ति के जानने से। तो जैसे कि आपको किसी ने इस बिजनेस मीटिंग में बुलाया है, ओके, उस व्यक्ति ने, तो आप ध्यान से 1 आवर का सेशन सुनिए एंड उसके बाद जो भी आपकी क्वेरीज है आपके वेलनेस कोच आपको बताएंगे। दिस इज माय लवली ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। जब हम जुड़े थे तो हमारा फर्स्ट मंथ का चेक था 3700, एंड लास्ट मंथ बिकॉज ऑफ ट्रेनिंग सिस्टम एंड सपोर्ट सिस्टम लास्ट मंथ का हमारा चेक है 1,81,000। राइट, थैंक्स टू हर्बल लाइफ, थैंक्स। एंड अभी मैं ऐसे स्पीकर को इनवाइट करना चाहता हूँ जिनकी वजह से हमेशा जब मैं इनके बारे में बोलता हूँ तो गुजबम, इंग्लिश में गुजबम खड़े हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि इनकी वजह से मेरी लाइफ चेंज हुई। मैं वो दिन आज भी नहीं भूलता हूँ। 3 जनवरी 2011 कोहिनूर हॉल में सबसे पहला सेशन हमने इनका अटेंड किया था। राइट, सो हर्बल लाइफ के साथ साथ हमारी जो नॉर्मल लाइफ है, मेरी सोच, मेरा नजरिया, मैं जिस बैकग्राउंड से आता था वो सारा चेंज हो गया। करेक्ट है। सो वही अपॉर्चुनिटी आज आपके सामने है, बस आपको 1 घंटे ध्यान देना है चीजों को। राइट, सो मैं उनका टाइम अभी वेस्ट नहीं करूंगा। सो मैं उन्हें बुलाना चाहूंगा। 15K 3 डायमंड इंटरनेशनल एग्जीक्यूटिव प्रेसिडेंट टीम और मेंटर डेविड सर।
Thank you so much. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. A big welcome to all the brand new guests, brand new associates for this very short session. So the first thing is that in today's very short training, we are not going to teach you everything about the business. I mean, a 42 years experience or 42 years of expansion of this company cannot be taught in a 1 hour training. But I'm going to give you some facts about the business and some tips about the business so you are more confident about yourself doing the business. Because I know as a brand new guest for the first time, listening to all the figures and listening to how amazing this company is and how big it is, it doesn't really affect your personal needs. It doesn't affect your personal bank balance, right? You want to know what this company can help you achieve personally. And that's how I was when I got started 25 years ago, when they were talking about how the company is big and successful and millions and billions. I was thinking, you know, that's not going to change my bank balance. Tell me what is going to change my bank balance first. Then I will take care about the nutrition habits of the country, right? So that's how I started 25 years ago, and I understand that completely. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few tips. I'm going to give you some steps to take as a brand new guest to make sure not only you are confident, but you will be in the right direction. Because when I got started, I had no experience whatsoever in business, in anything to do with nutrition. Even though I come from the fitness background, I was a martial art teacher for many years, I was ignorant about nutrition. You know, I used to think good health is exercise. Today, I know that exercise is only 20% of good health. The other 80% is what we eat, is having the right supplements, the right nutrition. But I didn't know this when I got started, you know, because the type of people that educated me were ignorant themselves. And this is something very important to understand when you take a decision to start any type of business or any type of venture, who you learn from, who you listen to is going to affect everything in your life. And this is something I learned from my early months in the business. If we learn from poor people, most probably we are going to end up poor. But if we learn from successful people, now there is a chance to become successful. And this is called common sense. This is something all of you need to understand. And you want to write this down. I hope as a brand new guest or new associate, you're taking notes. You should take notes. I know all of you have been great students in school and you wrote a lot of things in your notebooks and you filled hundreds of notebooks in your 12 or 14 or 16 years of education. And if I ask you where are all those notebooks today, most of you have no idea. You have no clue where those notebooks are, right? So many trees were cut down for your notebooks and for your books. And to be very honest with each other, there's no real value for it because most of it is either being thrown away or somewhere in some box or cupboard that we will never ever look at it again. And I understand that because the same thing with me, because I couldn't see any value in improving my life, my health, my lifestyle, going through those books where they taught me about history and geography and chemistry, right? To be very honest. So here in this opportunity, everything you write down, everything you learn is going to affect your life for the better. It's going to affect your health for the better. It's going to affect your income, your lifestyle, your financial freedom in the future. So every time you take a note in this company, it's going to translate one day into money. Why am I saying this? What is the difference between listening to teachers in this company than listening to teachers in school or college? Very simple. Again, common sense. Because teachers here have to be successful to teach. Just because I go to the library for 5 years and learn everything about business in the library doesn't make me a successful person. It just makes me a knowledgeable person with no money in the pocket, right? Most people who learn MBA, who learn about business in school, learn from people who have no money and never did a business, right? That is why most people who graduated with an MBA never do a business. They do a job. They work for people who do a business who are not educated. Isn't that amazing? Right? But most of us don't know this. We never think about this because no one tells this to us. Because most of the people that are surrounding us are people who are financially not successful. Now, this is not to make you feel bad. This is not to insult anyone because it's the same with my life. But that is reality. And the faster we face reality, the faster we can change it for the better. If we ignore it and we try to justify it and it's not true and successful people all are educated and we try to make your own consumption, you will never change anything for the better, right? So we need to accept that unfortunately or fortunately, poor people can't teach us how to become successful. People who struggle in life can't teach us how to make money. People who earn a salary every single month that is basically the same for so many years can't teach us how to have financial freedom. And this is something you need to accept if you want to change your bank balance. You don't have to accept if you don't want to change your ego. But if you want to change your bank balance, you need to accept it. That's how life is. And you want to write this down. 87% of the richest people in the world didn't finish high school. 87% of the richest people in the world didn't finish high school. This is a fact. Now, this is not to say that educated people can't be successful. No, of course, there are lots of very successful, very educated people. But most of the successful people are not educated, right? What is the reason? The reason is because they are not fixed only in one direction in life. If I go to school and I go to college and university and I get a degree and I get a profession, now I have a degree in a certain profession, I assume that this is the only thing I can do in life. And anything else that is offered to me, no, I'm an engineer. I can't do this. I can't do nutrition. I learned to be a lawyer. But you were not born like that. You took a decision to learn that profession. If you want to go for it and you want to do it, great, but you have to face the facts. For example, 85% of all engineering graduates in India are unemployed every year. 85%. Now you can say, no, there are many engineers that have a job. You are right, but 85% of them are unemployed. So you have to face reality if you want to change it for the better. So this is the first step. The second thing we need to understand is that for every fact or opinion that people have, you have to understand that there is different value. That means if you give me your opinion about Herbalife nutrition, about how to lose weight, about how to make money, how to improve your health, you can give me all the opinions in the world. But here's the fact of life. Opinions have no weight if they're not backed up with facts. Do you understand? For example, if you come and tell me, listen, David, in our city, if you hold the pen in the air and you leave it, the pen goes up to the ceiling. Now, I can't believe you. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter how smart you are. I will not accept it. Why? Because the fact is, on planet Earth, the law of gravity works. Law of gravity. That means anything I leave that has weight is going to go down. It's not going to go to the side. It's not going to go up. Because the law of gravity is going to take that pen and pull it to the ground. That's a fact. But if you say, no, in my city, the pen goes up. I'm not going to even talk to you because I know something is wrong here. Because you don't understand facts, right? That is a fact. Same thing about so many things in the world. So many things in the world are a fact. And there are many things that people assume that are a fact, but it's just an opinion. I think, when someone says, I think, that's an opinion. When someone says, I know, that's a fact. So remember this and write this down. 90% of whatever you hear in life about any subject is always going to be opinions. 90%. Why? Because most people love to give opinions. People love to, if you go now to your family and friends and you say, what do you think about Herbalife nutrition? Even people who never heard the word, they will give you opinions. They say, herbal is herbal. They will start inventing their own thing and they'll give you some opinion because that's how humans are. Humans love to give opinions because it makes them feel important. They feel, see, I gave you opinion. That means I'm knowledgeable. Even if it was nonsense. Even if there was no facts behind it. But people will give you opinion. People will give you opinions because they love you and they care for you. They want to protect you. Right? If I or you, we go to a family and say, listen, I'm going to do a paragliding. You know what's paragliding? Paragliding, to jump from a mountain with that type of a parachute. Most of the people in the family will say, are you crazy? You will die. People die from it. Then you ask them, have you ever paraglided? What will they say? No, but we've seen on TV, I heard, I think. Do you understand? Most people will base their advice on opinions. Anything you ask them which is the best Bollywood actress or Bollywood actor, you will hear so many names. But the one who won the last year Best Bollywood Award, Best Bollywood Actor Award, is the winner. That is the fact. But still people will give you a no, she didn't win for the right reason. She should have won. He should have won. That is all opinion, no value. So unfortunately, most people live their lives on opinions. That is why they take wrong decisions in life. Someone says, I don't believe in supplements. Best way to lose weight is to eat only watermelon. You eat watermelon morning, afternoon, night. You lose weight. You lose weight and you lose your entire health. And then after a few months, you hate watermelon, right? But that is just an opinion. These are all opinions. Opinions have no value. So what makes someone successful or someone not successful in life? Unsuccessful people live their lives according to opinions. What my papa said, what my mother said, what my brother said, what my friend said, that's what I will do. The second type of people are people who become successful. They only take decisions according to facts. So if you're a brand new guest here today, your decision to be part of the company and be serious about it and get started, if it's going to be according to what someone else tells you, you're going to take wrong decisions in life 100%, not only today, but for the rest of your life. And you will end up like, unfortunately, majority of the people in the world with struggle, no money, no beautiful life, no travel the world, no great life for the family, because they did the wrong things, because they based it on other people's opinion and on their own opinion. I recommend you from today, use common sense. You're all smart enough to have common sense. Facts is the only way to go. So what are the facts of this amazing company? Because even Herbalife Nutrition, after 42 years, we have some amazing facts that no one, with no matter what opinion they have or what background or what qualification they have, can change it. I don't care if the best doctor of whatever city comes and says, I don't think these products, no one cares what you think. Because the fact is, 42 years, 94 countries, millions and millions of satisfied customers. Right? So let's talk about the facts, because 10% of everything you hear is going to be facts, and facts is what makes things happen. So the first fact, if you understand this or not, but it's a fact, it's official, Herbalife Nutrition is the #1 company in the world in its industry. Many years in a row, #1, no competitors. So if we are #1, why would you think about company #3? Why would you think about company #5? Why would you think about company? We are #1. There is nothing to think about. If we were company number 125, there would still be opportunity. You could still work and make great incomes and have a great business with a company that is 125 in number, or number 165, because there are hundreds of companies. So still, to work in a company that is in the top 100 or top 150, still you can do well in life. But we are #1 in the world. Do you understand what is better than #1? There isn't. We are the best. Basically, the training should end here. And I should close the presentation and you should go and complete your formalities if you have common sense, because it's enough. #1 in the world, 42 years, 94 countries. Where do you sign? That should be your answer. That is how I joined. But some people are more analytic. They want to analyze more. They want more information. They're very doubtful. No. Convince me to join. Even though no paisa in the pocket, no beautiful car, they want more information. No problem. I'll give you some more facts. We have the top athletes on the planet that are using our products. They don't advertise our products. Write this down in your notes. These are just 4. We have dozens and dozens of top athletes in the world from different countries and continents around the world using our products, representing our product by getting results, not advertisement. You will never see a big board on the road with Saina Nehwal's picture for advertisement. You will not see Virat Kohli's big board or on TV with his sticker and he's, eating our product just for the advertisement. Herbalife doesn't use celebrities to lie to the public, because we don't do that, because our way of marketing the product is different. For example, if I take a company like L'Oreal, for example, takes celebrities to market their products. I remember a few years back, the brand ambassador of L'Oreal was Aishwarya Rai. I don't know how many of you remember this. And she used to do that advertisement. She used to say, I'll give you 5 solutions for 5 reasons. And then she used to show the L'Oreal shampoo on TV. And then she used to do like this with the hair, and her hair would be on the screen for like a few seconds. Like this, so much hair would come on the screen, and then she would show the shampoo. How much the shampoo cost? 69 rupees. You think Aishwarya Rai puts on her hair 69 rupee shampoo? Aishwarya Rai will not use that to wipe her shoes, even 69 rupees. But she still lies on TV that she is using, and thanks to that 69 rupee shampoo, my pen cost more. The same 69 rupees she puts, and that's why she has beautiful hair. Why does she lie? Because she got paid 4-5 crores for that, right? Herbalife Nutrition for 42 years has no advertisement. We don't advertise, nothing. Still, we are doing almost 60,000 crore turnover every year with no advertisement. How is that possible? Because our products always give results. That is why the best athletes in the world are our brand ambassadors for using the products. Sometimes we have a new person, any side effects, any side effects. You think Virat Kohli will use a product that gives side effects? You think Saina Nehwal, Cristiano Ronaldo, the top soccer sensation in the world, will put anything that there is a chance that he might get affected? They are using the products because it's affecting their body in such a positive way. So this is a fact. So now that you're sitting there thinking, but you know, my mother told me, my friend told me, my friend told me that this products, if someone uses it, Virat Kohli is using the products. Who needs better nutrition? Your friends and family or Virat Kohli? Think, who needs to perform better? Whose body is more important for their results in life financially? Virat Kohli. He puts the best fuel on the planet, like all the best athletes. This is a fact. That is another reason why we are #1 in the world, because we have result-oriented #1 nutrition products on the planet. Third fact you want to write down, we have the best medical advisory board in the world. No other nutrition company in the world has the level of scientists, doctors, Nobel Prize winners like we have. No one. No other company in the world. And most companies will never invest the amount of money this company invests in science, because most of the money they have in their budget goes for advertisement. We have no advertisement. The same money, instead of paying millions and millions for advertisement and paying celebrities, we pay scientists to make the best products in the world. So instead of paying Aishwarya Rai or Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan to hold our product and lie to the public, we don't do that. We take the same amount of money and we give the best doctors in the world, the best scientists, Nobel Prize winners, to make the best product in the world. So someone puts these products in their mouth, not only it's 100% safe, but it gives amazing results. And that's what the company has been doing for 42 years. That is why we are #1 in the world. So we have the best medical advisory board on the planet. Next one, our turnover. Our turnover, like I said before, our company is doing insane turnovers without advertisement. How do most companies have great success and big turnovers? Like, you know, some of the most famous companies in the world. How did they do it? Massive advertisement. Think about a company. If I asked you, what is the most sold cold drink in the world? You will all know the name, right? You all know the name of the most sold cold drink in the world. Do you know today, it's proven, if you go into discovery.com, proven in foods, the most dangerous drink for humans sold in the marketplace is that same product, which is the most sold product in the world. Can you imagine? The most dangerous products to drink is the most sold. How is that possible? Because that company is very smart. They invest millions and millions and millions in advertisement. They take celebrities, they take famous people, they take boards, huge boards everywhere in every country, and they invest in massively programming people, brainwashing people with the same product again and again. And then when people feel thirsty, that image that they saw, the celebrity they saw on TV drinking that drink, that's what they go for. And then in the drink, there is so much sugar that it gets you addicted to having more and more and more and more every single time. and they make billions of dollar turnover by harming people's health. Can you imagine? With advertisement. Now imagine you take a company like Herbalife Nutrition who has zero advertisement, and we are doing billions of turnovers. How is that possible? Because our products give results. A person starts using the products, they get amazing results, they start talking about it to everyone they know because they're excited about how they're feeling, how they're looking, and then it duplicates. And then from one customer, it goes to 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, right? Just from 1, 2 customers that get great results. And that is why we say we're not looking for salespeople. We're looking for coaches to guide people and support people, because the product result sells itself. We don't have to convince someone to use the product. We show results. People say, I want results like that. I say, this is the product. These are the flavors. When do you want to get started? And we make cash profit on the spot. That's how most of us start. We start earning the great incomes, cash. And then we start building a team, and we start earning the checks, because so many people are making money in our team. And you're going to learn how to do it, right? But remember, when you're listening to this, here's what you're listening to. You're listening to facts. This is not a debate. I'm giving you my opinion, now you give me your. No, this is fact. Now, if you don't like these facts, you say, no, this is too good. I want a company that is not number 1. I want to work in a company that is number 365. I want to earn 30,000 rupees salary and be satisfied. Diwali bonus, one box of laddus, one Eastery, I'm very happy. Diwali vacation, I'll go to Goa and Kolhapur. Very happy. Then this is not for you. Then you should work there. But if you say, I love these facts. I love these facts because with facts like this, it means it doesn't matter who I am, how smart or educated I am, I can do extremely well here. Because the company is the best, products are the best, highest paid plan on the planet, best trainers, all successful teachers. I have a desire to learn and to succeed. Why will I not do well here? Right? The only reason why someone will say, no, I don't want to join a company like that is either they don't understand facts. Second, either they're not willing to change their life. They want money, but they're not willing to change anything, right? Or third, they're satisfied in their life. And if you are satisfied, then of course you wouldn't be in this business seminar. So this fact of having this type of growth is very, very strong. Another fact is that now we have completed 42 years. That's a fact. This company is older than many of you. When this company started, you were not even in planning. Your parents might have not even met. They must have not even thought about you at that time. And the company already started growing. And now you have joined the company, maybe in your 20s or 30s. Company is older than you, more experienced than you. Don't judge, right? You always have to think like that. Be smart. A company that lasts for 42 years is a very solid company. 42 years, 21 years in India. We didn't just start yesterday, 21 years. If the business wouldn't work in India, after the first year, second year, company would close. Company has enough countries to work with. But India was doing well from the beginning, it started growing. And today, number 3 in the world, on the way to be the second place out of 94 countries. What is the reason Herbalife India is doing so well? Number 1, big demand for the products. There's a huge demand in the marketplace to improve health, to improve weight, to improve fitness. And today, with what has happened in the last 1.5, 2 years with the epidemic, people understand if my immune system is not high, I can get affected even faster. If I'm not healthy, if I get infected, my body is going to fight more difficult. It's going to be very difficult to resist. People with good immune system can resist better. Today, people are starting to realize, okay, Vada Pav is not really nutrition. Okay, samosa only is good for the tongue, nothing else. Today, people are realizing. So now there is more and more understanding. More people are starting to be less ignorant about what to eat. They understand we need supplements. Because actually what the body wants, which is nutrition, vitamins, minerals, herbs, all of that, we can't find in regular food today because of the way the food is grown, the way the food is shipped from one city to another city. It takes so much time in storage, freezing, defrosting, freezing again. Then it comes to the marketplace, full with hormones. Then we put it in our stomach. Wow, nutritious apple. That apple is plastic. when it reaches your mouth. And people don't understand that, right? So most people today, especially athletes, people who are really, they're sensitive about their body and health, they all use supplements. All. There's no such thing as an athlete who doesn't use supplements, because they understand they have to have the right nutrition to add to their normal food. So today in India, there is more understanding that having rice dal chapati is not going to keep you healthy. It's not. It's going to give you. And today, unfortunately, India is one of the champions in diabetes in the world, one of the champions in heart attacks in the world because of wrong eating habits. One of the tastiest breakfasts in the world is the Indian type breakfast on the planet. Indian breakfast from different areas in India, all delicious. I've tried them. I've tried many, not all. I've tried many. But the least healthy breakfast on the planet is an Indian breakfast. Even though it's so tasty, because it's full of oil, full of sugar, full of salt, full of carbs. That is why the least amount of muscle in the world is in India. The lowest amount of muscle per person is in India. Do you understand? But Herbalife Nutrition is changing that step by step, step by step. More people are going into fitness. That is why we have our morning workouts every morning, and all of you can join. All of you can join our morning workouts. You can be part of it. Improve your fitness level, not only your nutrition, but your muscle tone. Very important. 50 years ago, to have a belly meant prosperity, meant you have paisa. Today, you have a belly means you're poor. Means you are so busy surviving, you have no time to do exercise. That's why you're overweight. It's changed. In Bollywood, 50 years ago, the villains had big stomachs. Today, the villains have six-pack. Because it's changed. It's no longer like it used to be. So if you're sitting now at home and you have another table on you, besides the table in front of you, right? You have to take care of it, because it's not only look, it's your health. That is why such high rate of heart attacks in India. Every month, 300,000 people die in India from heart attacks. Every day, 10,000 die from heart attacks. People don't even know this. And from the age of 12, and now Herbalife Nutrition is here for 21 years, and that is the main reason we are growing, because we are changing people's health for the better. And you can see the facts in front of you, the amount of people working in the company. Today, it's almost 50 lakh associates around the world. 50 lakh. And everything to do with registered in the Guinness Book World Record. You should see the Guinness Book World Records in the last 3-4 years. We are in every one of them. Herbalife Nutrition has broken so many records. We are recorded in this book, very famous book. Of course, we are listed in the New York Stock Exchange. What controls the economy of India is Mumbai Stock Exchange. That's where you know the top companies in the country. What controls the entire economy of the world is New York Stock Exchange, the top 500 fortune companies. Herbalife Nutrition is one of them. You have to feel lucky and proud to be part of a 500 fortune company that you are part of. And when you are part of Herbalife Nutrition, you're not an employee, you're a partner. If I was an employee, my income would not be 30 lakh a month. I'd be earning 35, 40,000 rupees a month according to my education. Maximum. Right? So we are very fortunate. Next fact. Of course, because of these difficult, challenging times, people are losing their jobs. Companies are closing. Businesses are going bankrupt. So many challenges. Herbalife Nutrition has grown. Herbalife Nutrition around the world and in India broke all the records in turnover. The company is growing and growing and growing. More people are doing even better, earning more money. It's, this, it sounds bad, but I don't mean it in a negative way. This negative situation in the world with the pandemic and everything that is happening is become a blessing for the Herbalife Nutrition business, because we have so much of work. So many people want our product. So many people are begging for income. So many people are struggling outside there. People who used to drive luxury cars are selling their luxury cars because they need money to pay rent. That is what has happened all over the world. Herbalife Nutrition is only growing. Imagine you are part of a company like that. What can happen in the next 2 years for your business, for your life? So you need to understand, remember, facts. Let's see a short video, short video about the company.
Herbalife Nutrition has the power to help people attain their best self. We strive to craft the finest nutrition products on the market with the highest quality ingredients to help our customers achieve their wellness goals. We do this through responsible sourcing, scientific research, and continued commitment to investment in operations, research, and development. Our efforts have paid off. The worldwide demand for our products is enormous. Our Formula One nutritional shake mix is available in a total of 28 flavors across all of our markets. And we offer our customers a wide range of other customizations and options across our product lines. It's a high achievement in product excellence that Herbalife can meet such high demand with such superior quality. To accomplish this, we match the brightest minds in nutrition science with the best ingredients from trusted farmers and world-class suppliers. Our 14-step seed to feed process ensures that our products meet or exceed a variety of industry standards and quality. It starts in the fields where our ingredients come from their natural sources. Soy from American farmlands, aloe from Mexico, and tea from China, and continues all the way to the customer. We have more than 300 staff scientists worldwide, 36 of which are PhDs. And our R&D team and Nutrition Advisory Board are specialists in nutrition, science, and health. Their expertise is essential to the making of new Herbalife products and training Herbalife members on their proper use and benefits. Between 2009 and 2017, we invested over $270 million in our own production facilities, which include over 13 labs worldwide and a global operations staff of almost 2,000 people. These investments in expertise, manufacturing, and technology strengthen our industry-leading quality and operational capabilities, including ISO accreditation for all quality control laboratories and NSF certification for some facilities. But here's the big news. At the end of 2016, we have shown the ability to exceed our goal of making over 60% of Herbalife products in-house and offering more than 1,600 product access points around the world. This means that more Herbalife products than ever are crafted under Herbalife's hands-on approach to quality assurance, and members have more convenient access to products than ever before. As it is, in-house production volume in our Herbalife innovation and manufacturing facilities is staggering. The 800,000 square foot hemp facility in Winston-Salem alone can produce more than 150 million units of powders, tea, and aloe per year. That's more than 600,000 units per day. Across the country, in Lake Forest, California, our hemp facility can produce 140,000 canisters of powder, as well as 100,000 bottles of herbal aloe each day. At Hemp Changsha, we can output more than 4 metric tons per day of powdered extracts. And Hemp Shuzhou can produce 2.4 million bottles a month, or 35 million annually. And Herbalife has added a production facility in Nanjing in 2016 to support China's growth. And we'll be adding more and more product access points in the future, allowing for even more convenient access to Herbalife products. Members can look forward to an exciting variety of new products and new flavors with more customization to suit everyone's nutritional needs. Watch for the latest as we continue to deliver on our promise to meet the world's growing demand for quality nutrition.
Amazing. So the video actually just summarized many of the facts that I gave you before, just to show you. But you have to understand, the more you are part of the company, the more you will learn about if it's the facts, the stability of the company, the possibilities. But what for me is more important for a new associate, a new guest, is for you to see the opportunity for yourself. So let's talk about the next steps. So the next step, of course, we spoke about it in the first presentation of the first part of today, getting started as a brand new associate, completing your formalities. Joining the company is completely free, but we have to complete our formalities by paying the 1,000 rupees, which half of it, the 500, goes for the government license, not to us, and the other 500 goes to the training system. So being part of a company that can give you unlimited income, like the incomes you've already seen, is starting the business free. Now, if you think about it, this is a business opportunity. If you think about any type of business you want to start, there's no such thing. because the liabilities and challenges starting to own your own business, the first thing is investing money. If it's a small business or a big business, money is involved. Second, risk, because you're risking. You're not only risking money, you're risking the time and effort you will put into the company, and then nothing really happens because you don't have experience in business, because you took the wrong decisions in business, because you are alone in business. If you decide to open a shop in a mall that is in your city, your neighboring shops are not going to help you or guide you how to do well in your shop. They don't want their customers to go to your shop. They will do anything for the opposite to happen. So no one's going to guide you. No one's going to support you. Most people who start their own business, their family doesn't support them in the beginning because they believe they're making a mistake. So there is a lot of pressure, a lot of risk, a lot of chance, and the type of success a business owner can see can only come after 3 to 5 years if the business lasts. In the Herbalife nutrition business opportunity, you can start earning from your first week. Because if you do what we tell you in the first training as a new associate, you can make cash money every day before you start earning your checks. Cash money is immediate. And that is without putting any money down, without taking any risk, with having full support and guidance. That is something you need to understand. And this is where common sense has to take decision. Not what my friend is saying, what my relative is saying, what my unsuccessful circle of influence is telling me, but what your brain is telling you right now. Because if you continue doing what you're doing for the next 5 years, your next 5 years are going to be worse than the last 5 years. Because when we earn a stable income, which is a salary, things don't get better. Things only get worse because everything around us gets more expensive faster than our income increases. That is how life is. So what do we do in this business in general? We do only 2 functions. One function, we build a customer base. A customer base, the good news today, we can build online. If this is something you'd like to learn, we will teach you. We don't go door to door. We don't chase people. People come to us, and today they come to us online. There are so many ways, so many methods that we teach. Even better, you can develop a customer base and earn between 25 to 50% net profit in your pocket. Not only from your city or from your country, internationally. You can create customers in UK. You can create customers in Brazil. You can create customers in Korea, South Korea, not North Korea. And you can create customers in every country and every city on the planet that is open to Herbalife Nutrition, which is in 94 countries, right? And you earn on every single customer. Now, here's even better news. When someone needs to improve their health or lose some weight, they don't need 1 month of product use. They need a few months because they need to create a new habit, a new eating food habit. So when you get a customer, that customer is going to be with you between 3 to 10 months minimum. So when you have 10, 15 customers, that income now becomes almost permanent for those few months until you create new customers. And that's only one type of income out of 4 major incomes we have in this company. So building a customer base, recommending people. Imagine in your circle of influence, think how many people need to lose weight in your friends and family, because every one of you knows at least 300 people, at least 300. Imagine you're getting married tomorrow. How many people will come to your wedding? 25 people? No, right? Hundreds will come to your wedding. Who are these people? Strangers? No, they are your circle of influence. You might not be the best of friends with everyone, but they are connected to your circle of influence. Friends, family, relatives, right? All these people are your circle of influence. Think about how many people in that group, you just think about need to lose weight. 5 people, think about 5 people who need to lose weight. These are the first 5 you're going to approach. And you're going to be getting guidance and support how to get some of them to get on the products. Think about how many people in your family and friends would love to improve their fitness, would love to improve their skin. How many friends in your family and friends would love to improve their income? How many people are fed up of their job? They're fed up of having a boss. Yes, boss, no boss. Yes, boss, no boss. Like in prison. Enough. They're fed up. They want to be independent. They want to have freedom in life. How many people in your family are like that? Many, and you don't even know until you start talking to them. How many people are looking for a new career? How many people want to have lifestyle in their future, travel the world, live in a good house one day? There are many in your family and friends. You don't know because you've never approached, because you never had an opportunity. Now you do. So that's the second thing we do is we introduce people into the business as our associates. And we guide and we train them. And if you are a brand new associate, you will not have to do the guidance in the beginning because you have a support system. You have your coaches, and we have an amazing support system in this team. Weekly trainings, daily workouts that you can be part of, and your family members and friends can be part of. And we will guide you and help you to develop the business. And that has been working for 21 years in India, for 42 years around the world. So these are the basic two functions we perform to create our 4 types of incomes, right? And you know, when you think about it, what if you read any business, you know, journal or business books or management books, or you read autobiographies of successful people, even in India, the Tatas and Ambanis, if you read about what they say and what they believe, they always say, never only have one stream of income, never only have one source of income. It's worse. See what a lesson millions of people paid. They lost their job, no income. Cut, finished. They have no other source of income. We have only in the business, we have 4 sources of income. If this doesn't come, this one will come. If this doesn't come, this one will come. If this doesn't come, these will come. Most of the time, all the 4 come. It's unbelievable, right? We will teach you how to do it. And it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, you're a student, or you're a housewife, or you're retired, or an employee. It doesn't make any difference. Because for every personality, there are so many people from the same background that have already succeeded, that you will be able to get inspired and learn from. And of course, like I said before, anything we do is building a customer base or introducing people. We can do it all over the world in 94 countries. Already in our team, we have so many people, even on this call, that have introduced people through Instagram, through Facebook, through WhatsApp, introduce people into the business in other countries, and they're getting paid in dollars besides their rupee checks. And they've never met the person. They've only seen him on cam, seen them in the training. So if you're someone, even if you're someone who says, no, but I don't really work a lot through social media, don't worry. We will teach you. We will train you how to do it. And you can have international business working from home. And by the way, whatever is happening in India, in this company, is happening all over the world. The company in general has grown. So the opportunity to do this business is in every country in the world. So if you have family and friends in UK, or you have family and friends in Canada, or you have family and friends in Australia, these are potential future associates of yours, because there is a training system in those cities and those countries that you will be able to attach them to. And if they start growing there, you get paid in India on every turnover they have every single month for the rest of your life. Now, I know for a new guest, a new associate, it sounds too good to be true. And you know what? It's true. It is too good to be true. But here's the bad and the good news. It's even better than I'm telling you. It's much better. I can't tell you because you're a brand new person, but it is as good as you think. Because I get paid every month from 37 countries right now. I've not been to those 37 countries to build the business. I've been to only 5 countries to actually build the business. All the other 32 countries I get paid from is from associates in the team that had circle of influence, friends, family, or social media. And they're going to teach you how to do the same. So what are the keys of success in this business? How is it possible that anyone can do well in this company? How is it possible? Because people go and study for years to get a profession, to get a degree, so they can earn more than the average salary in the market. How is it possible that here, it doesn't matter if you're a housewife, a student, employee, it makes no difference. You can earn the same high incomes as the highest income earners are earning in the company. How is that possible? Write this down. It's the concepts. The concept of earning money in this business are very simple. That is why anyone can earn amazing incomes. So write this down. The first key is we use the products. Why do we personally use the products? Is because we are not salespeople. I am not a salesperson. I personally don't like sales. I don't like convincing someone to do something I want them to do. Because if that person doesn't see the opportunity like I see it, please, next, I want to talk to someone who does. The 7.5 billion people, I will find someone, right? So, but when we use the products, we get our personal results. Our confidence is high. So when we talk with confidence. because we are talking from experience. We are not talking because we're trying to sell something we never used ourselves. If you go to a mall to buy a TV and you talk to the salesperson will talk about a certain TV. This is very good. Look at the color. Then you ask the salesperson, do you have this TV at home? The salesperson says, what? I did. 3 lakh TV. How will I have it? He doesn't know really how it works. He's never sat in front of this TV and seen a full movie. But he knows all the technical part. He learned by heart. That is why whenever I buy something, I never buy it according to what the salesperson says. I buy it according to what I see, what I like, what I read. Do you understand? In our company, we don't try to sell or convince anyone to do something we don't do ourselves. I'm using the products for the last 25 years. 25 years. And I showed you my before and after result. If someone says, any side effects, I said, please, next, please move aside. Stay mota, please move. Next person. I need serious people. Because I just showed you my result. I'm using for 25 years. I showed you the facts of the company. You're asking side effects. You just had a bottle of Coca-Cola and you're asking me side effects. You just had missile power and you're asking me side effects. So I can't talk to ridiculous people. So I need to move. Why? Because I'm so confident about the products. Why? I'm using them myself. So when you start using the products, you will have no more doubts about how great these products are. No one will have to teach you too much about nutrition because you will know the products work. Second is we wear the brand. We wear the button, our special pins or buttons to attract people to ask us. I joined the company because I met a lady wearing one of these buttons in the supermarket. And that's how I joined the company. I asked her, what is this button? She invited me to a presentation like many of you were today in the first half at 11 o'clock in the morning. And that's how I got introduced to the company. So we wear the brand. We have Herbalife Nutrition t-shirts. We have special mugs. I don't know if you can see it. We have special mugs. We have all the things to do with our company. We are promoting it. It's our business. It's going to be your business. So if you're wearing a Herbalife t-shirt, you're holding a mug, you're wearing this, you have a pin, people are going to ask you, what is this company? Right? We are going to attract the right people to us. And the third concept is talking to people. Talking to people, that is all we do. We don't have to invest money in advertisement. We don't have to take, put signboards on the road. No, we just need to talk to people. If you talk to people, when you talk to people, you're going to find some serious people. You're going to find some good people. Not every person is going to want to change their health. Many people will rather spend the money on cigarettes. Many people will rather spend the money on alcohol than to spend it on good nutrition. Those are not going to be our potential customers, right? So we have to find those who understand the value of good health. Many people realize that health is important only after they get a heart attack. They get a heart attack, they go to the hospital, the surgeon opens them up, takes out their heart, stitches them back in, and says, one more cigarette and you are class. And now this person says, no more smoking, no more shakkar, no more salt, after they got a heart attack. Most people wake up only after the accident. Have you seen people in India on bikes with no helmet? Have you seen? What are they waiting for? They're waiting to have an accident to almost lose their life, and then they will wear a helmet. Isn't that unbelievable? That's how most people are. But there are people who think ahead. They say, I rather take care of my nutrition and health now before I get a lifestyle disease, before I get into a problem, before I have an accident, before I'm in money problems. I rather take care of my income now. I rather take care of another source of income before I get fired. Now you have a job, but for how long? How do you know? You're married to the owner? Married, husband and wife with the owner? No. So tomorrow you can be fired. Tomorrow. No, but I'm working there 25 years. They're fed up of you. You never know. Enough. Goodbye. Samosa box, gift, goodbye. Right? You never know. So now what you're waiting to be fired to look for another opportunity. Now you need to take care. Right? So we talk to people. We look for the good people. We look for the right people. You saw how many people are in this training, and you come to the trainings next week that we have. You're going to see 100, 300, 500 people in one training. 600. Then we have big national events. 30,000 associates in India in one training. How is that possible? 30,000. Listen, 30,000 out of 1.4 billion is not a lot. That is why the percentage of people who see the opportunity is never going to be maximum. It's going to be less. That is why less people have a great life. If you are part of them, you're going to have a great future. So these are the keys. This is the concept of becoming successful. And Herbalife Opportunity really offers a lot of things, a lot of benefits, which I'm not going to go through. But one of the things I love the most, and I know many people love, is having freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to do what you want, when you want, how you want it. Being your own boss. You tell yourself when and why. No one else. That is called freedom. Freedom is not because you're not in jail. Yeah? When I was working in a job, I had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I had to work till 11 o'clock at night. That is prison without the bars. There is no bars, but I'm in prison. I have no freedom. I have to do what other people are telling me. I always wanted freedom. I wanted to wake up in the morning whenever I want to wake up. I want to go to sleep whenever I feel I'm tired. Not, I have to sleep, I have to get up early. No. I sleep. When I can't keep my eyes open, I'll sleep. I'll wake up when my mind says enough, zopa. Ut, get up, enough. Pillow says enough. That was my biggest dream. This company gave me that dream. So it can be so many benefits you get, not just money. So you need to understand what is the opportunity. And of course, the type of incomes that we have, I'm not going to teach you this because you're going to learn all this in details next week. Because we're going to start the University of Success. It's a 4-lesson lectures, which is unbelievable, 2.5-hour each lesson, where you're going to learn in details about every topic and subject that you need to know to build a successful income in this business. Starting from that, for all new associates, all those who complete the formalities and everything, you will be able to be enrolled, and we're going to teach you everything. You're going to learn everything about the range of products we have, which are #1 in the world, for weight management, for fitness, for children, products that improve your skin from the outside and the inside, right? You don't have to hide anymore, putting makeup all over your face to hide all the pimples and all the marks because of bad nutrition, right? But when you take care of your skin from the inside, you will see most of the ladies in this call, they don't have makeup on. I don't know this personally, but I'm assuming. Because their skin is glowing, even the guys, the skin is glowing because of good nutrition. When you eat samosa, vada pav, all this crap all the time, what do you think? It's not going to affect only your weight, it's going to affect your skin. That is why you see women, they put makeup, it's like they put white, like flour they put on their face, just that no one sees what the skin really looks like. You don't need to do that when you take care of good nutrition. So these type of incomes and everything you need to know, we're going to teach you starting next week for all new associates. You're going to be so confident, and many of you will start earning money in the middle of this training system. You will not need to wait for the end of the week or end of the month. No. You will start earning money if you just do what we tell you in the next week itself. That's what happens to most of us. And the University of Success is going to give you so much of information, so much of confidence. You will understand why you are going to have amazing income 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 2 years from now. If you just follow the basic steps that we're going to teach you, even as a part-timer, that is going to be so exciting for you. And when I got started, before I even made my first income, I was excited about my future. And the reason was because of this type of training. Because I got excited about what is possible. When I did the job, I never was excited because I knew nothing is possible. I'll never earn more than my boss. No chance. If he's earning 40,000, I'm earning 30, I'll never earn 45. I'm always going to be limited in my life. Nothing to be excited. I never waited for Monday morning. In this business, we don't have such a thing as Monday morning, Sunday morning. Every day we are building our future. We don't need a holiday from enjoying life. We don't. That is part of one of the best things we have. You're going to learn this next week in the University of Success. We're going to teach you step by step how this works. So this is basically more or less what I wanted to share with you in this short training. I wanted to give you some tips for all of you that are brand new associates or guests. I really hope you take the right decision. If some of you nice samjha English, don't worry, because next week the entire training session is going to be Hindi. Even I'm going to learn Hindi by next week, most probably, at least 1 or 2 words. But don't worry about it. So if you didn't understand my English so well, it's okay. We are in India. We are not in US. We are in India. So everything is going to be in Hindi. Your training system will be in Hindi. But I know one thing. Now is the best timing to be part of this company. Not only because of what is happening in the world and what is happening with so many people losing their jobs and businesses, but the future, the promise of the future of this opportunity in India is so amazing, is so exciting, that even if now you're thinking, yeah, but I'm not sure I can do it, you give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. 3 months. Be part of this business for 3 months, part-time. After 3 months, you know what will happen? You will fall in love with this opportunity. I promise you, it has nothing to do with how much money you make. You will fall in love with the concepts, with the emotion part of this business, with what the company stands for, the type of people you will start communicating. Can you imagine everyone around you is positive, excited about the future, wanting to help each other? It's very difficult in the beginning to be used to it. I was very, for me, it was overwhelming in the beginning. Everyone's so nice. I thought, something is wrong. How can so many people be so nice? They want from me something. What do they want from me? And then I realized they just are educated in this company to be nice. They're educated to be polite. They're educated to help people because they understood. The more you help people to do well in life, the better you will do in this business. And then I learned, I said, okay, that's why they're so nice. Because more people they help, more people they serve, more people they create happiness in their life, they're going to be happy because they will be rewarded by the company. And that's what you will be discovering. So thank you so much for your attention. I hope to see all of you in the coming trainings. Make sure you get in touch with your coach and sponsor. Make sure you complete your formalities. And by the way, we have a very special meeting today for all associates and above. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, we have a special training for all. So if you complete your formalities before you ask your coach, you will be able to be part of this special quick meeting that we're going to have for all people who are part of the company in this organization, in this team. So that will be your first exposure to the actual business. So thank you so much for your attention, and back to the master of ceremony. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. इतने बेहतरीन ढंग से आपने हमें समझाया. एंड आई विश जो नए लोग हैं जल्दी से जल्दी जिन्होंने आपको इनवाइट किया है आपके वेलनेस कोच, उनसे कांटेक्ट कीजिए. और जैसे सर ने भी बताया कि नेक्स्ट एसोसिएट ट्रेनिंग आप कैसे ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, तो वो आपको गाइड करेंगे. वंस अगेन थैंक यू डेविड सर फॉर गाइडिंग अस. Thanks a lot for attending this business seminar. Thank you so much. You're simply the best.